What's up, all of my 7 subscribers and anyone who's new to the channel? I'm back in New York. Finally, my lighting's kind of shit here, so I might have to get some, one of those TikTok Ring cameras, but that's beside the point. At the end of my trip in Antigua, I was able to get my hands on 2 other native sauces there, and I'm super excited to get into it and try both of these. Alrighty, so both hot sauces, native to Antigua. First one I have here is Pat's HotShot sauce. Hot, you can see the label is a little makeshift. And then the other one I have is in a plastic bottle, Dr. Sizzle's hot sauce, fire hot. This one's kind of a little bit more intimidating. But basically, pick these up in the airport on the way home. Both produced in Antigua, so hopefully they'll rival the other one, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to try Pat's hot sauce first. This one looks a little bit lighter than Dr. Sizzle's. You can see it's got a little bit more, brighter peppers in there, maybe a little bit of fruit. Let's take a look at the ingredients. Honestly, it just says peppers, herbs, salt, and vinegar. That's it. So, without further ado, wow, this one's really flavorful. Not too spicy. It's kind of slowly increasing from the start, but it's a really, really nice level of spice. So for someone who's used to eating food with hot sauces like Frank's Red Hot or Cholula, it's kind of those trademark sauces that are not too spicy, but have a lot of flavor. I would say this is a really good one, good comparison, but it's also super light, and you could taste, I would say there's it's got a little bit of a fruity flavor. I know they didn't name it and put it on the jar, but this is super light. This is one of the hot sauce I would put with a lot of regular like tacos, nachos, like chicken. I'd put this stuff on when I find a hot sauce that I really like, I like to put that on everything. Put it on eggs, really anything that like a hot sauce, like a hot chicken sandwich, any of that sort of stuff. This one really impressed me. I didn't really think too much of it, but I really like how it's light. This is a hot sauce that I would definitely put, in my fridge every day and would get through this bottle pretty quickly. So I would probably give this, in comparison to my last rating, this is definitely higher, probably around a 7.3. Really, really like this one. Pat's HotShot sauce. I don't know how you can get this outside of Antigua, but we can find that out. All right, for the next one, Dr. Sizzle's hot sauce. This one's super dark. Let's see. Ingredients: pepper, onion, garlic, ginger, mustard, vinegar, and other secret seasoning. Wonder what that is. But basically, the differentiation between the two, this one had just as pepper, herbs, salt, and vinegar. This one had an onion, garlic, ginger, mustard, and their secret seasoning. So let's get into it. I like to try these with the cap, just to get the pure sauce. So definitely heavier. It's like a slush, almost. Much more aggressive spice. It's got a smoky feel. It's really hitting the back of my throat. They definitely use different peppers. This one I would compare to, like, it might have a little bit of habanero in it. But if you're into more of a smoky spice that's kind of aggressive right off the bat on the tongue, I would say this is your sauce in comparison to this one. I wouldn't necessarily put this on everything. This is not one of your trademark, Frank's Red Hot, any of that. I would put this on tacos, but if I was looking to increase the spice by a lot. But this is an interesting sauce. In terms of foods pairing, I could see this being used with wings, like coating the wing fully in this to get like a smoky, like aggressive heat on wings, like that you would order at like any given restaurant when they have like a hot wing section. But out of the two, definitely prefer this one. This one's a little lower than Granny Annie's in my other review. I would give this one more, in terms of my opinion and my taste and what I like, I would give this one like a 5.9. Alrighty, so that concludes the next review. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm thinking about doing a tasting with some wings, maybe doing a tasting of like the trademark sauces like I referenced earlier, like Frank's, Cholula, like Louisiana, maybe Tabasco, even though I'm not a big fan of Tabasco. But maybe putting those on some wings and trying it with them, and maybe even, trying all the different sauces that those companies like have, like Cholula Chili Lime, Cholula Regular, or like Frank's Chili Lime, Frank's Red Hot, Frank's Buffalo. I've got a bunch of ideas, maybe have a couple guest stars come in, but would love to have any, recommendations, what you guys want. Super excited to keep this going. Make sure you like and subscribe.